Well, happy day to you. I buy old records, but I also pack them up and send them on after I've sold them. So I'm here at the post office waiting for it to open up. Get these 3 Meteorate 78s done. Now people say you can't pack 78s cheaply, inexpensively, and get them to arrive. 6x6, you've seen how I do this. Isn't that incredible? But that's not the point of today. I'm gonna go back out to the big flea market. Let's go to Canton. It's cold. We're going to walk around in the cold wind and wind chill and enjoy. You might be from a more northern or extreme southern, if you're below the equator, climb, and you'll look at our temperatures and go, that's nothing. That's okay. It's cold to me. Well, all right. I'm glad to have gone and got my stuff sent off. Sold a bunch of stuff yesterday, and a good portion of that was 78s. Some I'd been holding on to for a while, just waiting for the time to strike. And when I see certain customers are making inquiries, I'll go ahead and put whatever type of 78s they like up. Today, like I said, it's gonna be a cold day. Got my coffee, I got my Vienna sausages and my little fork. I've started doing the ketogenic diet again. Keto for short. I've been doing my don't eat so much diet for a long time. During the holidays, I started getting lazy and gaining weight back. So I'm gonna shock my system a bit and go to keto for a few weeks. So if you see me increasingly grumpy and snappy and about everything, you'll understand it's not you, it's me. It's always that way, isn't it? So we're going to drive over to Canton. We're going to do some looking and snooping and meeting with some good people who hopefully have good records for me at very cheap prices. That's what I really hope for. I have arrived, and there's hardly anybody here, which is to be expected. I'll go hit all this stuff on my way back in. Got to go hit the one guy that might have some records for me. See old Dave again. He's usually got records for me. Well, this is fun. I don't show much of the doing this part of it because then I'm having to work with one hand. Some stuff I'll pass by for the price. These are not cheap records. So I've got to be more choosy about what I get. But he's fair. Firm but fair.
I do have one extra box. Get more 45s.
Bring them on. More the merrier. I'm going to go to both hands.
You do 10 on this?
That'll work.
All right. So 35?
Yep. Well, that went well. I bought a little stack there. Didn't overspend, and those aren't flea market or garage sale type prices. Sometimes folks will bring their good stuff out for me to look at. I saw a bunch I would have liked to have had they been $1 or $2 each. Sure. There's Dave again. We're going to look through the trunk of Dave's car. He's famous for the stuff he sells out the trunk of his car. Sometimes it's records. Working hard?
Yeah.
Didn't bring any 45s, did you? That's quite all right.
Playing Wanda for you.
That's why I'm walking. I love her. She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a light crowd in here today. It happens. And then you come out here in the summer and you burn to death. So we offer the best of all worlds. I'm gonna go outside and walk around a little bit. Bought a small stack from Dave, just wasn't much. All right, so I've got a little bit of walking to do. It's all pretty much the same stuff I've seen before, though. Maybe I'll get a little surprise, I hope. Already start to make it back towards where the car is parked. Way over in the back 40. And I know there's one more guy that's got some 45s and 78s. So let's head on over that way. Those will never catch on. Okay, I guess it's time to hit this big pavilion. Doing it backwards today. Normally I'll park over here and hit it first, but I'd hustle over there and look at the records, which paid off. I was very selective in what I got because, you know, this is stuff I'll try to turn a profit with. I might keep 1 or 2 or 3. Well, I have gotten to the end of the road, and right here at the end of the road, once I find my glasses, I've got a big old pile of records. I think this is one Dave was telling me that I needed to come see. A lot of Pathés, Billy Murray. Some of these things are decent. I mean, I don't know if they're here decent or not. The Old Arxa Mover and Wilfred Glenn. Oh my. That's one where they sing in the distinct style of another race, and it really comes out not so nice sounding. What are these? Oh, cool. Home cut records. We're going to see what they are. Flexos. Now, I am suddenly excited. Flexos, yeah. Neat. And they're the new Flexos. Not the old Flexos, but they're from Smithville, Missouri. Oh, I'm so in. I'm just ecstatic. And I've never heard of such, but I know something that looks good. Frank, songs my mother taught me. Bad habits my mama taught me. Old Time Medley, Shannon Floor. They turn up a lot. Shannon Floor on all sorts of labels. William Rundle. Well, I'm going to go to both hands now. This is neat. I've got some old cylinders. Georgia Barn Dance and Carrie Mills Barn Dance from 1902. Well, that's a patent date, so no telling when it was really released. And Trumpeter's Carnival. Big Chief grease paint. Sounds like a marvelously PC thing. Shall We Gather at the River? Metropolitan Quartet. Edison Concert Band. So cool, I found a couple of 45s. Maybe, I've got to play them and see though. And then we're going to play these Flexos. A couple of cylinders, which I cannot play. Didn't bring my portable cylinder player with me. That'll teach me, won't it? Let's do the 45 first, see what it is. Doodly Doo by Janie Grant. I'm out.
It's for so long, but now you say we're through.
Pleasant pop version of a Country Moon Mulligan standard. Won't Chuck Berry for sure. Got to take this off now. Let's play some 45s. Always carry your U-Haul packing tape with you for times like this. I like the old Champion label. George Runnels and Howard Hall. Let's see what it is. Oh, I am so in. It's just a sin and ain't it a shame. That is nice. I like that. Let's play one of these Flexos. Wow. Whiskey in the Straw, favorite of ice cream vendors everywhere. This one's warped, but Step Lively, Uncle Pat's. I think I can press that out. Same one that was warped. Humphrey Waltz, Uncle George Peppo, Uncle Pen's Fiddlin' Fool, Smithville, Missouri. Oh, that is kind of neat. Let's play this unlabeled one. Man. And that's just a hand cut record like I'm doing at the house. Nice. Somebody had the same idea only 90 years before me. Okay, let's go pay for this. So I'm real pleased at what I found. Those Flexos are rare. One looks to be a test record. I've got to see what number 646 Flexo was. Sounds to be maybe another one of those Missouri fiddle tune thingies. So that's just delightful. Bought one LP when I was there. It doesn't have the record in it, but 13th Floor Elevators, the psychedelic sounds. I don't do a lot of LPs, but I know to buy the 13th Floor Elevator stuff. Oh yeah. So anyway, $1 well spent. I'm happy with all of this. Today has been a good day, and we're going to go continue it. We're going to go hit some junk stores, thrift shops, beat it on home. I'm cold. I've made it to tiny town Texas, well, medium town Texas. I'm going to wander around and look at these two antique stores that are side by side. One has been closed for a long time, so we'll check it out and see what's there. There hasn't been anything at these in quite a long time for me. Although one time I did find at the other one I'm about to go to an Elvis Sun 78 and some good 78s. So, you know, stuff turns up. Let's go in. Well, they say that there's nothing new in the records, and I'll take them at their word. And to be honest, doesn't look like any of this has been stirred around since the last time I was here. So if they say they haven't, pretty sure they haven't. Maybe I'll go through their 78s. Now I'm going to need my glasses, which are in the car. At least I brought my record player today. Home recorded discs, single-sided Victors, Columbia, Lefty Frizzell. Why not? Lefty was from Corsicana, Texas. Really was born in Tuckertown, a little tent city just outside of town, where in the 20s they had an oil boom. And so Lefty lived there a little bit and moved on with his parents, I suppose. Did a little bit of time in the 40s in the stir for statutory rape. He had met a girl at a show he had played in the late 40s, and apparently she was younger than what she told him. While there, he wrote, I think, 4 songs, which turned out, all 4 turned out to be monster hits when he started recording for Columbia. What does that say? Blue Moon. To Percy and Red. Okay. So anyway, in Corsicana there's a park called, well, I can't remember what it's called, but it's got a big statue, life-size, of Lefty Frizzell. Lefty's good people. He's been gone quite some time. Baritone. Riley Puckett, blind singer from the 20s. Jim Eanes, nah. Jim Eanes did some good rocking bluegrass for Star Day. Okay. Well, no luck, so I guess I am done there. Let's walk around and see what else there is. Okay, one out of the way. Nothing needed. Saw a cool old Webcore tape recorder from the 40s or early 50s. So let's go check this place. Okay, vamos. I think there's a couple of thrift stores we can check. Up ahead, I think to the left. I'll try to avoid the collision with the large truck. Always try to avoid collisions with large trucks or anything more expensive. Always look both ways. And now I'm gonna put this camera away. Always like thrift stores. Hit or miss. Buy all my groceries there. Nothing for me there, so we're going to head it on back, and I don't think there's anywhere else I need to stop. If I see something that looks like it's going to be records, I will stop. Always rest assured. We'll catch you fine folks later. I've got more trips planned this week. Maybe a real doozy of a trip that'll just wear me out, and hopefully I'll find some stuff. But I'm happy with today. Ow! That was really, really good. So I buy old records. Please subscribe. I need more subscribers. Go out and get your cousins. Sign up grandma and grandpa. Tie them up in a chair just so it looks like they're watching, but then on their account hit never mind, I'm not going to say that.